This is not United States of America giving Nigeria money. In fact, in this Memorandum of Understanding that US signed with Nigeria to cooperate in health facilities and other health-related things, United States citizens are even going to benefit more of it, and also Nigerians are still going to benefit more of it. But my interest is that the United States mission to Nigeria have stated it without any iota of contradiction that Christian faith clinics are going to be empowered. What are they going to do? To go into these places where people are in IDP camp in Benue State, Plateau State, like what Rep. Moore told us, that he saw more than 600,000 Christians in IDP camp in Benue State. So they will be mandated to take care of these people. Stay with me in this video. Let us understand more about this development. This is the afternoon of Sunday, the 21st day of December 2025. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. A few days ago, the United States of America under Donald J. Trump slammed visa restriction on Nigerians in different categories, business and so on and so forth. And it's also restricting them not to apply for green cards and so on and so forth. There have been a lot of criticism, like if Trump is doing this because of insecurity, like what he cited, that he's doing this because of insecurity and visa overstay of people who are entering into the US. What will happen to those who are being persecuted? Why his military action that he promised is in process? Why can't him help to save people who are already being persecuted, like what Rep. Moore saw in Benue State, where more than 600,000 Christians are just in the IDP camp in one state? What plans did he have for them? And today, the United States of America is now signing a memorandum of understanding with the Nigerian government to provide over $5.1 billion on health cooperation. Pay attention. In this $5.1 billion that they signed today, Nigerian government is going to cough out, by all means, $3 billion, while the United States have already made provisions for $2.1 billion. Now, what are they going to use it for? For healthcare for everyone. But the United States of America, through the US mission to Nigeria, stated this without any iota of contradiction, that Christians' faith clinic will be empowered. What is a Christian faith clinic? Like Catholic hospitals and so on and so forth. They will be given this money. They will empower them. Part of the money will go to them. And what are they going to do? People in the IDP camp in Benue, in Plateau State, in different areas, that they have been restricting, like they are denying them health facilities. They are denying them healthcare, sorry. People will give birth there without no help at all. This was what the US fact-finding mission saw. So they are empowering Christian faith clinic to take care of these people who are in the IDP camp. So that buries some people's criticism, because Nigeria don't have data. I used to tell them that if US is stopping Nigerians not to enter US, that is what every government should do. In the sense that in Nigeria, Boko Haram will buy form to become, to be recruited into the Nigerian military, and he will skate through. And maybe a day, the military will go to a delegation in America, Boko Haram will be there. In the government offices, we have terrorists all over there, terrorist financiers and so on and so forth. Any government that is serious and want to protect her own people must take these steps to do that. So that is it. So this thing have now shown that yes, US really mean well for people in Nigeria. No matter what you twist because you hate Donald J. Trump, no matter what you twist, how you twist the narrative because you don't like America, it's fine. But when it comes to the issue of Nigeria currently, their interest is genuine. I understand their interest is faith-based interest. And no one, even you watching me, if you have conscience, you can't tolerate that just in one state. The people in the IDP camp is more than the whole, people who have been in the IDP camp, if there is any. I will call it refugee camps because of Russia and Ukraine war. Nobody's even in IDP camp. They go to other countries, neighboring countries like Germany, Italy. They will accommodate them. But in Nigeria, 600,000 Christians, the minimum, because the man says over 600,000 Christians we are seeing in IDP camp just in one state. And we have about 37 state in Nigeria when you put FCT in Abuja. Now, this is what US mission to Nigeria, this is what they posted this afternoon on their verified Facebook page. Now, this is what it reads. The United States signed a 5-year, $5.1 billion bilateral health cooperation Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with the Federal Republic of Nigeria to advance the America First Global Health Strategy. Under the MOU, the United States intends to provide $2.1 billion in support, with Nigeria investing $3 billion in new domestic health spending over 5 years, the largest co-investment by any country to date under the strategy. The 5-year MOU will strengthen Nigeria's healthcare system, save lives, and make America safer, stronger, and more prosperous. The MOU includes approximately 200 million in dedicated support to more than 900 Christian faith-based healthcare facilities, expanding access to integrated HIV, TB, that is tuberculosis, malaria, and maternal and child health services. Christian faith-based clinics represent about 10% of providers in Nigeria, but serve more than 30% of Nigerians' 230 million people, often in undeserved areas, with Nigeria facing one of the highest maternal and child mortality rates globally and accounting for 30% of the global malaria burden. The U.S. assistance protects Nigeria and American lives while strengthening our bilateral partnership. So this is what the U.S. mission to Nigeria posted. Okay. Now, as I said before, this is not U.S. giving Nigeria money, but they are entering this memorandum of understanding that they have to enter partnership. And in this partnership, it is still going to provide support, like what I read from here, that the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding, includes approximately $200 million in dedicated support to more than 900 Christian faith-based healthcare facilities, expanding access to integrated HIV, tuberculosis, malaria, and maternal and child health services. Christian faith-based clinics represent about 10% of providers in Nigeria, but serve more than 30% of Nigeria's 230 million people, often in undeserved areas. Okay, so what we are saying here now is my interest. My interest is that the US is going to benefit from this, Nigeria is going to benefit from this, but the issue here is that faith-based clinics will be empowered to go into these IDP camps to provide support for them. For me, I see this like a very good thing to know.